Hi everyone and welcome to lesson number 12. My name is Michael Geddes. If you would please take the time to like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that. Today I'm going to teach you how to pick and strum. Pick and strum is a combination of a pick and a strum in various combinations with the right hand while you're playing chords with the left hand. And it makes your chords sound more interesting for you and the listener, but it also gives you more creative flexibility to add bass lines and different notes in the chords that you're playing with the left hand. So I'm going to do that by going back and reviewing the E minor chord exercise that we did in lesson number 6, moving the E minor chord up and down the fretboard of the guitar. I'm going to teach you how to pick and strum that. And then we're going to work with the 12-bar blues again, and I'm going to teach you how to pick and strum the 12-bar blues. So let's go ahead and review lesson number 6. And in the model we were using with the E minor chord, second finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, and we moved that up and down the fretboard, strumming and double strumming. So we started off with E minor chord. I'm going to do 2 strums in each position just for time's sake. You can do 8 strums in each position, 4 times and 2 times and 1 time. And by the way, you need to be sure you're tuned for this exercise. You need to be sure you're tuning every time you sit down on a daily basis to play your guitar. Just like getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth, the first thing you do, or getting in the car and putting on your seatbelt. Tuning is the first thing you do. So we're going to take that E minor chord 2 times in each position, move it to the 4th position, 5th position where the dot is, 7th position where the dot is, 9th position, 10th position, 12th position where the guitar begins again, and then we're going to go back the other way, and so on. So now we're going to use that same model, and I'm going to show you how to pick and strum. So you're doing the same thing you're doing with your left hand. You can't see it because I want you to see the right hand. But we're going to do a pick on the bottom for the first beat, 1, and then 3 strums, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 2 times in each position, just for. We're going to move it to the 4th fret. Notice how I'm coming up high like this and kicking that string from underneath, the big string on the bottom. That's your pick note. I'm really coming high so that I don't run into the string above it. 5th position, dot, 7th, 9th, 10th, 12th, and then maybe going back the other way, you could add a double strum to the 2nd beat like this. Pick, down, up, down, down, pick, down, up, down, down, pick, down, up, down, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come high with that pick, 1, 2, 3, 4. The tendency is just to start doing this. Come high, come from underneath, a hook. 5th fret, dot, 4th fret, back to E minor. So the chords you're looking at right now are a copy of the chords that I introduced at the end of lesson number 10. It's the 12-bar blues. And we were strumming 4 times nice and even on every one of those chords like this. E 4 times, again 4 times, E7 4 times, again 4 times, the next line A7 4 times, and so on. So if you didn't take a screenshot, take a screenshot now or copy these chords down in your notebook, and then I'll teach you how to pick and strum the 12-bar blues. So stop the video, go through just the single strum of the 12-bar blues, and then in the next clip I'll teach you how to pick and strum the 12-bar blues. So let me show you how you would pick and strum the 12-bar blues. So when you're playing the E chord, you're going to pick the bottom string, which is E, by the way. That names the chord. So you'll pick the bottom string, 1, and then 3 strums, 2, 3, 4. Again, bottom string, E, 2, 3, 4. E7, pick the bottom as well. With the E's, you're going to pick the bottom string. Again. Now on A7, you're going to pick the 5th string, and you could look back and forth. Pick the 5th string, 1 pick, 3 strums. Again. Go nice and slow, back to E, picking the 6th string. B7, you're going to pick the 5th string. 2, 3, 4, A7, 5th string again. 2, 3, 4, and back to E7 on the 6th string. And B7, you're going to pick the 5th string. And then once you get that, you can start to do a little fancy stuff with your up strum. So you can start to do something like this. Pick, down, up, down, down. Pick, 2, 3, 4. Pick, 2, 3, 4. Pick, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. If you hit the wrong note, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So stop the video, go through this a lot of times, and keep working on this. Picking strum is not as easy as it looks, and you have to be willing to make a lot of mistakes and sort of move on. If you miss that pick, you just got to move on and keep that strum going. So this concludes lesson number 12. And lesson number 13, I'm going to be introducing a new piece. If you've learned Twinkle Twinkle really well, the next piece won't be difficult, although it's a little more challenging. And then I'm going to introduce alternate pick and strum, how to pick different notes with the chords that you're picking and strumming at the same time. Those chords are, by the way, the G chord, the C chord, and the D7 chord. So after I say goodbye, I'm going to post those 15 chords, must-know chords that all beginning guitar players need to know. Again, go over them, make sure you're learning them and memorizing those chords, and especially the G chord, the C chord, and the D7 chord. Those are the ones we're going to be using in lesson number 13. So my name is Michael Geddes. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you at lesson number 13.